Hey everybody, it's Justin here. Just finished up week 30 of 52 Kinds of Love, and here's how it went. So week 30 was dedicated to Jordan, and if you don't know who Jordan is, you should right now. She is my partner in crime for 52 Kinds of Love. On the card I put just people helping people. Before we had this whole project, she had a little Instagram account, which you should look up. I'll zoom in so you can see that people is just PPL. And she really just spreads positivity and kindness and belief in yourself and just connecting with other people. Just every way that you can, you should be trying to help out other people. So I think that's an awesome thing. But more so than that, she's been joining me in 52 Kinds of Love, and I made this T-shirt recently, so I'm rocking that today for her. But through this week on Monday, we both volunteered at Because I Said I Would, which is the cards where we're making our promises each week. So we volunteered there, stuffing envelopes, sending cards out. I delivered some ice cream to her. Jordan loves ice cream, so it was my goal to get ice cream every single day this week. I did that plus 2 times in one day just to really spruce it up. But we talked about how to give powerful presentations. She's taking a college class right now, and I talked about a time when I was in college and really spoke from the heart, even though it was an offshoot of what the project was, but it was what you truly felt and meant deep down, and maybe it would have sacrificed your grade, but you just felt like you had to do it because it was one of those moments. So we talked about that in a talk that Jordan's going to be giving pretty soon. Throughout the week, I wore some Link Crew t-shirts. Jordan was a leader when I was a teacher at North Olmsted High School on this thing called Link Crew, which upperclassmen would help mentor the younger freshmen throughout their ninth grade year, their introduction into the high school. And she was one of our amazing leaders in that program, so I was rocking Link Crew shirts all this week as well. We also talked about our dads. Jordan's dad passed away a year or two ago, and actually her dedication for the week was to her dad. And I know that I don't put in the best effort with my relationship with my dad, so one of the things I want to do is make sure that I did a better job of that. So I bought my dad lunch. We went out for milkshakes, and then we went back home and we watched old VHS tapes of family videos. So really, while that wasn't something for Jordan, it was in honor of her. It was because of her. So that was one of the other things that I did. On Thursday, I made my way down to Kent State University, where my cousin goes to school, where Jordan goes to school, and we all got some ice cream at her favorite place, Katie's Corner. And I decided to do a little random act of kindness there. I took $52 and I handed it to the teenage girl who was working there and said, "I want this to pay for whoever comes up next until it runs out." And she gave me that face. She didn't know what to do. She's like, "Are you for real? How do I do that?" And I was like, just say, someone buy your ice cream and just pay it forward. I could have easily handed that $52 to Jordan, and I'm sure she would have loved it just as well. But the whole idea of 52 Kinds of Love is to spread the love, and I know that would have meant more to her, so that's what I did. And then on Friday, I started a little idea that I had, and I was listening to every Regina Spektor song that I have on iTunes, which is 39 of them. Regina is Jordan's favorite musical artist, and as Jordan and I were talking about what different songs meant and what she thought that I got from the songs, I decided, because she made a comment, she's like, "I wish I could ask you, I can't even start, I wish I could ask you what you think of every song." So I went through every song and hand wrote out this letter as to what I thought every single song by Regina Spektor means that I have. So that was kind of fun. I gave that to Jordan yesterday when we went out for ice cream again. We were pretty much in the middle of a tornado as it was downpouring, and we were eating under a little patio, little whatever. But that was good. Even this weekend I went to, this one's a loose connection, you gotta pay attention. I went to this local concert of a local musician who used to be in a band with one of my students, who went to school with Jordan. So it's a loose connection, but it made me think of her, and she always supports local musicians, and I was like, she would want me to be there. I'm going to go. And so I did, and that was awesome. I'm really glad I went. I don't even know how to promote Matt Miller because it's such an ordinary name, but I think he might be on Facebook as like the Matt Miller Band, so if you want to check him out. And then the last thing is I didn't really wear a couple of t-shirts during the week for Jordan for a reason. One of her boyfriends in high school, Nick Rouser, passed away when they were in high school, and I have some shirts from a 5K that was dedicated to him. And I thought about doing something with them, but I didn't know exactly how to do it. I needed some help to figure out exactly how to do it. So this is a little bit of a surprise. I haven't really done this yet, but what I did is I took 2 of the shirts from the races, and I used my 6th grade home ec skills to do some sewing to make a pillow. And up in the corner is a little logo. It was based off of a picture of Nick. So this was the front of one of the year's t-shirts, and then on the back was a back of one of the year's t-shirts. So the Nick Rouser race, and then actually right here is in loving memory of her dad. So you know, I'm sure she has a bunch of shirts, but I thought it'd be cool to give her something. So in the process of doing this, I broke my mom's sewing machine, like the needle, it snapped. So luckily I was done with the main part, and I had to like hand sew this little bit here. It's not too shabby, but it wasn't very smooth. So I broke a sewing machine in the process of doing this. But anyways, this is a surprise. This is the first time I've done a surprise on 52 Kinds of Love, because Jordan has no idea right now that I'll be giving this to her. So yeah, that's how my week went, and let's see who's up next, because I took an extra day to make sure I could do that pillow to be on the surprise. So I better get at it right now for this person, who is my parents. So check in next week to see what I do for my parents and why there's a little jar with a little cents sign, and we'll see how it goes. Bye. Peace. 52 Kinds of Love. I think.